Salamalaikum. Good morning, sir. We are from Group A, and our team member is Yong, Lin, and me. And first part is introduction. Today we are facing an issue that affects millions of people in cities around the world, which is traffic congestion. As urban population groups and private vehicle ownership increase, many cities experience daily gridlock, leading to wasted time, higher stress levels, increased air pollution, and even economic losses. A major cause of this problem is that public transportation systems in many cities are often inadequate. They may be unreliable, uncomfortable, poor connected, or simply unavailable in some area. As a result, people tend to rely heavily on private vehicles, which only worse congestion. We are forced on exploring practical solutions that encourage more people to shift from private vehicle to public transportation, aiming from aiming for a more suitable and efficient urban mobility system.
Salam sejahtera, Doctor. I'm Yong Ken Sun, and I would like to present about the background of this problem. For the first part, which is 2.1, about the cause of this problem. As we know, one of the main reasons for heavy traffic in many urban areas is a lack of public transportation that is easy to access, dependable, and efficient. In big cities, people often choose to drive their own car when public transport options are limited, inconvenient, or poorly maintained. This choice increases the number of vehicles on the roads and adding to congestions. For example, in Telangana, India, the lack of sufficient public transport and poorly connection for the final leg of a journey lead to about 3,000 new private vehicles being registered every day. This greatly worsen traffic jams and road safety issue. This situation shows that without enough investment in public transport, plans to encourage sustainable travel are weak, which in turn make congestion worse. For the next part, which is 2.2 about the effect of this problem, traffic congestion in cities has serious negative consequences for the environment, the economics, and people's health. Spending long hours stuck in traffic can raise stress levels and even lead to mental health challenges for commuters. Additionally, vehicles emission increase air pollution, cause breathing problems, and add to climate change. From an economics perspective, congestion causes huge productivity loss because of waste time and fuel. For instance, traffic in Dhaka, Bangladesh, forced commuters to lose nearly half of their working hours, which result in estimate annual loss of 2.9% of the country's GDP. Together, this impact highlight how crucial it is to find a practical solution to ease traffic congestion and limit its harmful effect. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Solin Jun. I'm from Group 8. Today I will be presenting two possible solutions from our group report. First, there are two possible solutions. The first one is the enhancing service quality and accessibility. The second one, implementing integrated and affordable ticketing systems. So next, let's take a look on enhancing service quality and accessibility, which is also one of the most effective ways to boost public transport ridership and reduce traffic congestions. Starting with the main solutions, the goal is to improve the overall quality and accessibility of public transport. This involves the ensuring the services are reliable, frequent, fast, and comfortable so that people are encouraged to use them regularly. Next, let's look at the key factors that need improvements. According to C40 Cities Bracket 2021, these include frequency, reliability, route coverage, and capacity. It is also important to consider journey speeds, the fare structure, and especially the integrations with other modes of transport like buses, LRT, and metro systems. Now, on to the strengths of these solutions. A well-designed and reliable public transport system makes it more appealing than private vehicles. It helps build trust and habits among users, which encouraging them to use it on a daily basis. However, there are also some limitations, like it requires a high cost in infrastructure and operations. The rail upgrades in particular involve the long-term investment. For example, although the LRT is popular, its limited number of stops and overcrowding uh, during peak hours reduce its accessibility for many Malaysians, which is according to the Beijing 2015. And as an additional part, I would like to highlight that the integration of systems such as MRT, LRT, and buses. These allow for efficient and large-scale urban mobility. When they are connected well, they can provide a sustainable alternative to private car use. Although this is not shown in the map, I think it's an important element which supporting to these solutions. So let's move on to the second solutions, which is implementing integrated and affordable ticketing systems. The main solution here involves the introducing harmonized ticketing across different modes of public transport and coordinating their schedules to ensure a smooth and convenient travel experience. As for the example, Malaysia introduced monthly travel passes which price at 100 ringgit for rail and 550 ringgit for bus service. And according to Pemandu 2025, this initiative led to a 40% increase in ridership, which also shows that the affordability and simplicity can strongly influence the commuter behavior. Third one, by looking at the strengths, this approach improves the both affordability and convenience. It lowers the financial and logistical barriers, which making public transport a more realistic options for more people like us. However, we also need to consider the challenge. Maintaining low fares over time is difficult, especially across various operators. So there are also technical issues involved in integrating different ticketing systems. On top of that, the government support and public awareness are really vital to ensure that the system is accepted and used effectively by the public. So that's all from me. Thank you, everyone.
And the last one is the conclusion. In summary, reducing traffic congestion requires making public transport a truly attractive option. By enhancing the quality, frequency, safety, comfort, and connectivity of public transportation service, people are more likely to find public transport reliable and convenient for their daily needs. At the same time, integrated and affordable ticketing system can remove financial and practical barriers, make it much easier for commuters to switch between different transport modes seamlessly. When public transport is reliable, comfortable, affordable, and easy to use, more people will choose it over private cars. It not only reduces congestion but also lowers pollution, improves public health, save time, and support economic growth. Ultimately, investing in better public transportation is an investment in cleaner, healthier, and more livable future for city. Thank you for your attention.